If you're looking for a banana bread that has a rich caramel and nutty flavor, then keep watching and I will show you how you can make this banana bread from the comfort of your home. So to make this banana bread, we'll let our bananas go from this to this. You want the bananas to be very, very ripe. This will intensify the banana flavor. So we're going to go ahead to mash the bananas. And if you like bits of bananas in your banana bread, you can just mash it up lightly. So I like to mash this up finely and then set it aside. Into a bowl, we are going to be adding in some Muscovado sugar. This is what will give the banana bread that rich caramel flavor. But if you can't find the Muscovado sugar, you can also use some dark brown sugar or jaggery. I'll put up a picture of the Muscovado sugar that I used so you can see it. Then into that, we're going to be adding in some butter. We'll leave the full ingredient list in the description box for you to check out. Then we're going to cream this together for 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, we're going to be adding in some room temperature eggs, some vanilla, and also some room temperature milk, and then we're going to mix this together. After mixing that together, we're going to go in with the banana and also use the wicks to mix this together for like 1 minute. But if you love chunks of banana in your banana bread, you can just use your spatula to mix it together. After mixing in the banana, we are going to go in with our dry ingredients: some flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg, and then we're going to mix this together. So at this point, you want to make sure you've preheated your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So while mixing, be careful not to overmix. You just want to mix this in until there are no streaks of flour showing in the batter. If not, you end up with a tough banana bread. So after mixing that in, we are going to be getting our nuts ready. This is just some mixed nut that has some cashew, almonds, pecans, Brazilian nuts and walnuts. But if you're allergic to nuts, you can skip this, or you can also use some coconut flakes. So we are going to be adding in just half of the nut mix into the batter. We're going to be reserving the other half to sprinkle on top of the batter, and then we're going to mix this in together. So we're going to transfer the batter into a baking pan lined with parchment paper, or you can also just give the baking pan a coating of some butter and flour. Then we're going to tap this out in order for the batter to release some of the air that's been trapped into it. And then we are going to go over the batter with the remaining parts of the mixed nuts. So this is what our batter is looking like. We are going to go ahead and bake this in the oven for about 50 to 55 minutes, or until a skewer or a toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. And then our banana bread is fresh out of the oven. We are going to allow this to cool down in the baking pan for a little bit, like 5 minutes, before we then transfer it onto a cooling rack and then allow it to cool completely before we then cut into it. So to store this banana bread, after cutting them, you're going to allow them cool down completely before packing in a Ziploc bag and putting in your fridge. And when you're ready to use them, you can just take it out and microwave it for 30 seconds and your banana bread is ready. And this is what our banana bread looks like. This banana bread, it's so good, and it has this rich caramel flavor that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. You can enjoy this with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I do hope you give this recipe a try and let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and I will come your way again with another wonderful recipe.